Hey, good morning. Welcome to Bret's Table. Today we are going to talk about garlic because last week I was up in the woods at my friend David's cabin. We grilled a whole lamb over an open fire for about 5 hours. We made shakshuka, panzanilla salad, and I took a container of this garlic paste that I made because if you remember, a couple of weeks ago I had 2 pounds of garlic cloves that I got because I helped some friends make pickles, and they had a lot of garlic left over and didn't know what to do with it, so I brought home this whole big bag, and it's like, okay, I don't want to just throw it away, but what am I going to do with all of this garlic? So what I did is I just took a pan that's oven safe and threw all of the garlic in the pan, drizzled it with some olive oil, a little bit of salt, and roasted it in a 350-degree oven until the garlic was tender, and just when I poked it with a knife. So then I let it cool and processed it in the food processor with the metal blade, and got just pure garlic and olive oil paste, which then I put in these little containers, and of course marked it so that I knew in a month what this was. So took some up to the cabin, used it for a vinaigrette, used it as the marinade, a part of the marinade for the lamb. We made a shakshuka for brunch one day, and I put some of this garlic paste in this, in the shakshuka. I'm going to make a vinaigrette today for a salad. I'm going to put a little bit of the garlic paste in that. So there are many ways to use this pure garlic paste. People have asked me, is it okay to use the garlic that's in the jar? And I was about to buy a jar of that yesterday just to show people what it was. It's like, why would I buy a jar of garlic that you don't know where the garlic came from? Oftentimes they add citric acid, which isn't quite so bad because that's from citrus, but sometimes they will use phosphoric acid to keep it from spoiling. Phosphoric acid is also used to remove rust. It's diluted. It's just, in my, in one word, nasty. So why would you do it when you could just, if you shop at Costco, or even in some of the other grocery stores, you can buy a whole container of garlic cloves, roast it like I said, little olive oil, put it in the food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can use a mortar and pestle, and then just put it in little containers. I also have grown garlic before. This is garlic that I got at the farmer's market. Just was doing some reading. Oftentimes when you have garlic from the grocery store, they actually spray a chemical on it to keep it from sprouting. There's two kinds of garlic. There's a soft neck and a hard neck. The soft neck are the ones that you will often see braided into long braids of garlic. Obviously the hard neck you can't braid. I'm sure my friend Gregory Heck can give you the scientific names for both soft neck and hard neck garlic. But anyway, if it's starting to sprout and it, they can be planted. Like I said, I've planted them before in late October. I'll go to the St. Paul Farmers Market and buy, a head of garlic that's specifically grown. It's like seed garlic. And you just plant them, 3, maybe 4 inches in the ground, and they need cold weather to as part of the growing process. And then next July, early July, you'll have in the hardscape these long green stems which are called garlic scapes, which are absolutely delicious, and you can saute them. I often make a pesto with them, with garlic scapes and basil leaves and olive oil and some kind of nut, like a pine nut, where's my, so I'm actually got some more basil in the garden, so I'm gonna toast these pine nuts and use my roasted garlic and make more pesto, which I will also freeze. Also, last 2 weeks ago, I made herb salt, so herb and garlic salt. So this is how it came out. This is thyme, garlic, oregano, salt, so perfectly dry now, and those will probably be Christmas gifts for friends and family in the next month. So also, I'm going to show you again how easy it is to chop garlic. I've got here just a garlic clove. I just cut the root end off, hit it with my knife, and then I've got the garlic clove. That's all there is to it. There's rollers that you can use if you have a lot of garlic cloves that you need to peel. You can put it in between 2 stainless steel bowls and shake them to get the skin off. I just read too that when they're doing it commercially, they use a high power air blower to take all the skins off. So I'm just adding a little bit of salt to this garlic to help keep it from sticking to my knife. Some people ask if it's okay to use garlic press. Absolutely you can, but then you spend a lot of time with the toothpick cleaning out all those little holes in your garlic press. So all I do is take a clove of garlic, peel it like I just showed you, add a little bit of salt, hit it with my knife, and then depending on how fine I want it, use the tip of my knife, and that's all there is to making a garlic paste. It took maybe 15 seconds to do that. So, and then people also ask me, well, then you got the smell of garlic on your hands, and how do you get rid of it? Well, there's several options you can use. Is rub your hands with lemon juice. You can rub your hands with a stainless steel utensil to take the garlic smell off. Cold water and soap does it. But I am okay with having the smell of garlic or peppers on my hand, especially after, if I'm cooking a dinner party and I'm, using all of these aromatics, and a day later I have the odor of whatever it was that I was cooking on my hand. It's kind of a reminder of the guests that were here, the party, the dinner that I served, the camaraderie, the memory of that event is then left on my hands for me to remember. That's just me, but I'm all about ritual and remembrance and how we do things and why we do things. So I don't see having the smell of garlic on my hand as being a problem. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to roast some pinoles, pine nuts today. I'm going to use some of my roasted garlic paste. Got some basil out in the garden that I need to harvest and make pesto for the 3rd time, which I will, add that to the freezer with the others that I made earlier today, and that will be tossed and pasta or the shakshuka when I make that again, or on top of an omelet. Just, you know, all kinds of things you can make that don't require a lot of time. They don't require a lot of money, and they are delicious. So let me know if you have any questions about this episode or any of the episodes that I've taught in the past. If you look on my website, or not on my website, but on Facebook, you'll see that I'm testing a bittersweet chocolate truffle that I hope to have perfected and posted in the near future on my website in time, sadly, for the holidays. They're just around the corner, and as I mentioned, Costco already has all of their decorations up. So I guess, you know, if it brings people joy in this time of so much unrest, you know, that's okay by me. So thank you all for watching. Plant garlic. You know, if one head of this would give me, you know, 8 new garlic bulbs come next summer. So yep, so there's the garlic, and plant it, enjoy, have a great Sunday, live well and eat well, and we will see you next week. Thanks everyone. Bye.